to a Japanese bathroom. The purpose for this visit, the reason you're coming along with me into the bathroom, is so I can explain to you another form of Japanese Omotenashi. This is Japanese hospitality, Japanese service. This is one of the best parts of Omotenashi that I've been meaning to bring to you for a long time. Some of us are getting used to it outside of Japan as well, but this is a perfect form, perfect explanation of Japanese Omotenashi. Let's head into the bathroom right now. Ready? Here we go. The toilet. Hello, Mr. Oh, I didn't touch a thing, and look at that. It opened up on itself. How does a toilet do that or know that? Well, Japanese toilets are highly advanced instruments, controlled with an incredibly advanced controller such as this right here. Well, it looks like it's prepared itself for a number 2. Well, I've taken care of that already today, so we're going to need a number 1. How do you deal with a number 1? Look at this controller right here. If you stay in a Japanese hotel, you may be confronted with something that looks like this. Don't be scared. Don't start pushing buttons like crazy. It could be very dangerous. What you want to do is push this one here. That will raise. Let's do that one more time. Ready? We're going to put them... Oh, by the way, this button will return them both to regular position. So now we're in the bathroom. Both are closed. It's not sensed me yet being close, but I want to do a number 1. That would mean raise both seats. And as gentlemen, we should do that for all our lady friends. Both seats up. We're now in position to do what we do. Standing up, I assume, for most men. However, let's just say you need to do a number 2. Well, the toilet was prepared before for that. You can come back here. You can push that and ding. Look at that. Okay. Now, I don't need to do number 2, and I'm not getting undressed to do this, but I do want to sit down and explain a couple things for you. Let's explain the Japanese control unit here. You have several options on a Japanese controller. Well, this one is not kind enough to be written in English, so you're going to have to look at the pictures and figure some stuff out. Let's start from left to right. If you know what a video recorder does, you don't have to read this Japanese tomaru, which means stop, but that is the stop button. If you ever get in trouble and you start pushing things you don't know what to do, look for this button. This will stop everything from happening. Aha. What does that look like? It's not a set of boobs, I promise you. That would be your rear end, your butt, and that would be a stream of water that will go up and wash your rear end after you're done doing your business in here. Well, this one looks the same too, except you got a little bit more of a stream, a little less of a direct double stream. Here you have 3 or 4 different outlets. This is yawaraka, soft wash. This is your regular rear end wash. This would be the soft rear end wash. Now what could that be? That looks more like a woman, does it not? A little bit of long hair. I would say a woman. Bidet, a bidet. That would wash something that I don't have, but perhaps some female viewers would be interested in, the bidet. What do we have here? Can anybody guess? Kanso. This is going to dry your rear end once you are done, or your bidet portion. This is going to dry it for you once you're done. Now, this is a high-tech unit. We already explained the fact that this will open up both lids. This will open up just a 1 lid for a number 2. This is to close both lids. And this is a good one to learn. Nagasu. Nagasu means to flush. When you push this, quite the flushing sound, correct? All automatic. You don't have to touch a thing. One way to keep your hands clean. This is a Toto unit. Now, let's go over here to some of these buttons. What you have over on this side, this says move. Move means move. What this does, the wand, when you're in butt washing mode, or bidet mode, I would imagine, I haven't tried the bidet mode, excuse me, and you push the move, it's going to move the wand that washes your bottom in a circular forward and back motion, probably to get into some deep crevices or other places that are a little harder to reach with regular water. This is quite an expensive unit, I would imagine, because you have a massage function. So while you're moving, you can also be massaging your rear end. stay away from this, but the move, I must say, is very good. Power smell. This is to get rid of the smell. So if you're somebody's a little, I don't know, you think somebody's coming in here after you're staying with somebody else in the room, you don't want them to know exactly what you just got done doing in here, turn this on and it'll... This right here means strong. This means weak, high or low. This is going to adjust the amount of pressure when you're spraying in one of these modes. So if you're a little sensitive down there, I recommend always starting with the low settings. And if you see, you bring it down, look right here, it's bringing it down to lowest settings. If you push it up, you will see it will crease it. I warn you, if you're not used to your toilet in your hotel room, do not go strong right away. You will regret it later. Start at a low pressure and slowly raise. This is very, very important. This is key. This is key, believe me. Key point. Next, front, mae, ushiro, front and back. If you push this, this is going to adjust how far the wand comes out when it is spraying. So if you're somebody who likes to sit a little forward, somebody who sits a little further back, move it back. I recommend start with the middle position and adjust as you go. Now, many of these toilets also have a flip down top. Here we go. This also has a nozzle cleaning feature. This is the nozzle cleaner. So, Makase Setsuden. Makase Setsuden is this is a energy saving mode. Very good. Timer. This is also because these are heated seats and everything else, so you don't want to use electricity necessarily when you don't need it, so you can adjust certain things on it. This is a very, very high-tech unit. Over here you have temperature settings for not only the water, also for the seat temperature setting, and for the dryer. This toilet does just about everything. You even have an on and off for the automatic thing. So if you don't want that sensor to open every time you come into the bathroom, you could turn that off using the auto. There's an auto flush. Let's say you're one of those guys who just doesn't flush all the time, you kind of forget. Well, after you leave the bathroom, guess what it's going to do? It's going to flush for you. Okay, and let's say you are somebody who also doesn't close the lid by yourself. You leave it up, and you know how girls don't like that, guys. You gotta close it. They just don't like it. You leave these things on, and they will be, you leave them on. I believe they are both on now. And you can close this back up. I don't recommend playing with a lot of these, but these are temperature settings that could help you. And again, Toto makes plenty of toilets like this, as do other manufacturers. They're all slightly different, but these marks are usually pretty standard, okay? So let's remember them and everything else. Okay, so stand up now. Let's say we came into the bathroom and we have taken care of our business. Let's just say, zip, okay, business done. And I'm one of those guys, I'm like, I'm not putting the toilet seat down. Well, okay, that's cool, man, that's all cool. So you know what, even if you don't want to push the toilet, which I usually recommend, this is the flush button, the big one. One little push and it will flush it. We demonstrated that before. Let's just say you leave your business there and you decide you're just gonna leave, okay? Take it easy. I'm out. Come out of the bathroom, say goodbye, leave your business in there, and you can be assured that within a few seconds, that's why I left the GoPro in there today, but within a few seconds, let's listen for it. I have a feeling we're going to hear a flush, and I have a feeling we're going to hear the ball go down. Stand by. Shouldn't be long. Maybe it's so smart it knows I didn't do anything and I've been filming it. It's trying to trick me. Well, rest assured, after a certain period of time, that toilet seat is going to go down by itself and most likely it's going to flush itself as well. Unless I turned it off just now while I was demonstrating to you. But that is an example of a Japanese toilet, and this is a great example of omotenashi. It's also a great lesson for those of you who come to Japan to learn about the functionality of these toilets. Because they're so complicated, some people start doing things, pushing buttons and everything else. Take it easy. Like I said, start low on the spray, slowly move it up.
set your position, you'll be good for your entire stay in Japan. Anyway, wanted to relay that to you. Great example of Omotenashi and one of the best technology I think ever. We need many more of these type of toilets in the United States. No doubt about it. Take it easy.
All right, this didn't work for whatever reason. Did I break it? Probably. We're gonna try it again tomorrow.
Video に関してのお問い合わせはご覧のメールアドレスまで。チャンネル登録もよろしく